Right, in this video, I'm going to be comparing System.io to Kajabi. So how I arrived at this comparison is I'm going to demonstrate a simple affiliate SEO strategy that you can use and implement yourself. This is a free method, and it's pretty powerful because these are buyer psychology keywords. So Kajabi is the offer I'm promoting, or the platform I'm promoting. And with any product or service or brand that you're promoting, you can type Kajabi versus, or brand name product versus, and get a collection of all of the products and services to compare it to. So let's see, literally just a couple of seconds ago, it gave me some different answers, and System.io was on here, so it like dynamically updated, which is cool. So you can do that with YouTube as well. So Kajabi versus System.io is here, and I didn't needed. Um, so that's kind of neat. But that's how you can figure out some competitors for that people are comparing to this platform if you're doing affiliate marketing like me. So, and if you want to learn more about my method and what I do, what I teach, what's been responsible for me going from less than $20,000 a year at a job and barely like scraping by trying to make money with affiliate marketing and SEO in the past, like a couple $100 a month here and there. On a good month, maybe $1,000 or more, to over 5 figures a month consistently since 2017, then check out SEOaffiliatedomination.com. That's my platform, or my course that I put together that teaches my process, and you can model that, copy that, duplicate that, and achieve similar success for yourself. These are a lot of my testimonials and students that have had success with the same process. So that makes me really happy that it can be used by someone other than just me. Other people can follow the same process and get similar results. That's really cool. So now back to System.io and versus Kajabi. So System came out several years ago. Kajabi's been around for over a decade. System was brought my attention by another marketing friend of mine. I wasn't keeping up with it, so like I learned about it not from YouTube or anything, but through a referral, like a word of mouth referral. And at first glance, it kind of reminds me of Builderall. You may or may not be familiar with Builderall. So it makes me, I'd have known other more seasoned marketers that have used it and have moved some of their business or started whole, businesses on this platform and had success with it and liked it. And so I, I don't talk to everybody, but I haven't heard of any negative feedback really from System.io. It looks like it is kind of like a go high level, but way, even cheaper, and kind of like some of the other all-in-one platforms, but just way more affordable. And it looks like they're doing a lot to help out their community. They've got some tutorials, they've got some certification. Looks like they have awards that they give out now, so that's really cool. Just similar to like ClickFunnels kind of started this whole wave of giving out awards, and that's a really cool thing to motivate people to use your platform so that they can earn enough money to get this award. So this is the pricing. So it's super affordable, and they actually, unlike a lot of other platforms, they actually have a free plan, which is a great place to start. So if you're just starting out, this is probably a really good platform. Like I said, the only thing that makes me hesitant is the fact that it's only been around for a couple of years. It kind of reminds me of Builderall. So, you know, if you're just starting out, I would, use it since it's free, and then you can kind of stair step your way up to the different plans. $97 a month is not much money at all for all these unlimited features. So that's cool. I would use it to make your, first couple 100,000, and then you may want to change platforms at that point, because I don't know how long System's going to be around. I don't know if they have like a long-term business plan or how many people are in their company. I know that Kajabi has been around for over a decade. They're a software team. They've got a full team and have like physical headquarters. And the longer I'm in business, the longer I do make money online, I just want to work with people that are like going to be here for a while. So that's why I chose to go and partner with Kajabi. I don't like switching platforms anymore. And so Kajabi just, I've seen a lot of patterns and a lot of softwares and companies come and go over the years. And so if you're already more established, then, and you're looking for a platform to house your information products and create kind of like a growing evergreen ecosystem for your brand and products, then I would choose Kajabi. But if you are just getting started or you just are on like a bootstrap budget, then System.io is fine. So, any complaints ever using their platform. So I would start there, and if you're happy, cool, you can stay. But if you are like a creator, influencer, somebody who's planning on doing what you're doing for more than a year or two, then I would go ahead or you could start with System and then maybe transition once you get some traction and momentum and cash flow. You can transition to a platform like Kajabi. So if you're already ready to do that, they do have a free trial. You can click the link somewhere around this page of this video and start your trial. I would also recommend going through some other videos and webinars and help center to learn how to use their tool. It's super user friendly and they have excellent customer support. So if you're good there, it's not something that you have to like figure out all by yourself, and it's not very technical and stuff. So that's great. So hopefully that helps you decide between the two if you're comparing one to the other, and like which one you should choose depending on what you're looking to accomplish. Hopefully that helps. And then again, if you haven't found, like if you're still looking for a method to make money online, you don't really have a model to follow. Maybe you've seen other YouTube channels talk about making money online or make passive income or do affiliate marketing or do 10,000 other different ways to make money online. I would encourage you to at least check out my process. You can go to SEOaffiliatedomination.com, scroll down here, click this link, watch the free presentation, get an idea of how simple our process is. And if that resonates with you, get plugged in. This is something that is not like hypey, not fly by night. This is something that you can build slowly on the side. You don't have to have a ton of money. It compounds over time. There's so many products and services out there that have referral programs and affiliate programs. Hardly anybody on the planet like knows this information and then puts it into practice. Like there's so much opportunity. So like there's just a never-ending supply of like opportunity of products and services to promote, and there's just a shortage of people that actually have this information and are implementing it. So if you want more information about what I've done to go from barely making any money at a 9 to 5 job to the very next year, after I figured out this process and everything clicked for me, to making over 6 figures that next year and then never making less than that since. This is the process I use to do that. So you can go to SEOaffiliatedomination.com today to learn more about that. So hopefully you got some value out of this video and helps you make a decision between System.io or Kajabi. And if you decide to go with Kajabi, like I said, I appreciate if you use my referral link. That will give me a small commission and kickback and allow me to keep making these videos for you. This has been Greg Jeffries. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.